Most Americans believe one simple lie. They believe that if they work hard, save a little money, and retire one day, everything will somehow work out. But the truth is far more uncomfortable. In America, nearly 90% of people will never retire rich. Many won't even retire comfortably. And it's not because they're lazy. It's not because they don't work hard. It's because the system was never designed for them to win. Let's start with the biggest illusion, the idea of retirement. From a young age, Americans are told the same story. Get a job, work for 40 years, save a little, retire peacefully. But nobody explains how expensive retirement actually is. Healthcare costs alone can destroy decades of savings. Rent keeps rising. Food gets more expensive. And inflation silently eats whatever money you thought was safe. So even people who did everything right often reach retirement age, only to realize they don't have enough. Now let's talk about income. Most Americans depend on one source of money, their job. And that's dangerous. When your income stops, your life stops. Very few people build assets. Very few people create passive income. Most people trade time for money until their bodies can't keep up anymore. And by then, it's too late. Another major reason Americans don't retire rich is lifestyle inflation. As income increases, spending increases too. New car, bigger house, better phone, more subscriptions. On paper, it looks like success. But behind the scenes, savings stay low, and debt quietly grows. Many people earn more than ever, yet live paycheck to paycheck. That's not an income problem. That's a system problem. Now let's talk about retirement accounts. IRAs, pensions. They sound powerful, but most people don't fully understand them. Many Americans contribute too little. Others withdraw early and pay penalties. Some rely completely on Social Security, which was never meant to fully support retirement. And here's something nobody likes to admit. Social Security alone is not enough to retire rich. For many, it's barely enough to survive. Then there's debt, credit cards, car loans, student loans, mortgages. Debt follows people into their 50s and 60s. Some even retire while still owing money. Instead of enjoying freedom, they spend retirement paying bills. That's not retirement. That's delayed stress. But here's the most important reason why most Americans never retire rich. Financial education. Schools teach math. They teach history. They teach science. But they don't teach money. People graduate without knowing how interest works, how investing works, how inflation works. So they make decisions based on emotion, not strategy. They save when they should invest. They spend when they should plan. They trust systems they don't understand. And those systems reward ignorance. Now let's look at the other side. How do wealthy Americans retire rich? They don't rely on one income. They build assets early. They invest consistently. They understand how money grows over time. They use retirement accounts strategically. They minimize debt. They think decades ahead, not months. Most importantly, they learn before it's too late. The gap between rich and poor retirement isn't effort, it's awareness. And here's the hard truth. The system will not save you. Your job will not save you. The government will not save you. Only education and intentional decisions can. The earlier someone understands this, the better their future becomes. But even if you're late, understanding is still power. Because the moment you stop assuming retirement will just work out, you start taking control. And control is where real wealth begins. In the next video, we'll talk about something most Americans never question: why high salaries don't always lead to wealth.